Good morning, guys. What's going on? Lawson here. So AP and Rob have left to go fish in Okeechobee, and I am fishing by myself this morning. And honestly, I really enjoyed having them along, and I love fishing with those guys. They're just super funny, super cool, super nice guys. But I love fishing by myself. It's just something like, honestly, I catch way more fish when I fish by myself, and there's a reason for that. When you have a lot of noise in the boat, the bigger fish, they hear it. They feel the vibrations of you clunking around in the boat or yelling. I just seem to catch a lot more fish when I'm fishing solo. So I'm really excited this morning, honestly, to see if I can catch some big tarpon or big snook. That's the goal for this morning, is big tarp or big snook. So I moved way back into the mangroves back here. I made about a 30-minute run early in the morning, and let's see if we can hook up with some Biggins today, or maybe just some decent-sized tarpon and some good-sized snook. Got a spook on one rod. I'm probably gonna throw a popper on the other, and then a twitch bait on my lightest rod. I'm looking forward this morning. Hopefully the fish will show up, but it's just a perfect morning. It's a little overcast. It's nice and cool. I'm rambling. I'm just really excited about this morning, but hopefully the fish will show up, and there'll be a reason to be excited. Oh, come on. That's gotta be it. Oh, little jack. I saw him waking on it. I was hoping it wasn't a jack, though. I'm just gonna crank this guy in so we can keep moving. Alright, first fish of the morning, not the targeted species, but get skunk out of the boat and start working on some bigger fish here. So dumb. Sometimes it works. They say if you hold jack, you see how they have the two little spots right there? They have a black spot on their gill plate each side. If you hold them like right by their gill plate, they'll calm down and stop flipping. That's just what I've heard. But second fish, tiny little jack, still not even what we're trying to catch. Ooh. I don't know what that was. I think it's just a bigger jack. It must just be a bigger jack. But it made a great big weight coming after it. I don't think it's that big of a jack. I think it was just a couple of them. I thought that was a snook or something. I was hoping it was a snook. I have no idea how big this fish is. I don't think it's very big. I think it's just fighting really hard. It's definitely bigger than the first two I caught, but I got a net in my boat, and I'm never turning back now. I don't know. It's just when things have treble hooks in them, it makes it a little easier. All right. Alright, first decent sized fish of the morning right there. Probably just like a 7 to 8 pound jack. These is beautiful, These are just, when they get back in this water, you see how dark they get when they get in this deep, not deep, but deep in the river, around mangroves. They get a really dark colored back, which is very, very beautiful. But not going to leave them out of the water very long. Going to release them, get them back in, and try to catch some more fish. Pretty guy. Oh gosh, I just scared a giant by laying my line down. Oh gosh. It's just a bunch of jack. It's not even, I thought it was a giant. It's just like 100 of medium-sized jack. Alright, fourth or fifth jack of the morning. I'm really not even trying to target these things, but there's just so many, and it's just making it really honestly hard to target snook or tarpon when one of these tries to snatch your lure almost on every cast. I'll probably have to move something really slow to not catch one of these. and target those tarpon and snook instead. Off he goes. Okay, I'm about done throwing top water. Not that the bite really hasn't seemed to fallen off yet, but I'm just only catching jack on it, and I don't think I'm going to be able to effectively target snook or tarpon throwing a spook right now because the jack almost crash it every single cast. So I'm going to tie on a little swim bait, and I have a kind of a soft plastic fluke-like bait right here, airhead, and then I have a twitch bait on my other rod. So we're just going to throw some different things, see if we can change our luck around and actually catch a tarpon or a snook, not just mess around with these jack. On. Must be a jack. Yeah. Ate it right when it landed. Oh, dude. Think it ever stop? Oh no, it's a snook. Right on. Just hasn't jumped yet. Just a little snook. Alright, first snook of the day right there, just a little fat snook actually, and I mean it's just nice to catch something other than a jack and makes me hopeful that we might be able to get in some snook or tarpon soon enough. It's a good little fat snook. It's pretty cool in these ones if you see how huge of a dorsal or a anal fin spike they have. That thing can mess you up pretty bad right there, but that's a beautiful fish. Gonna get him released and hopefully get a bigger one. He might be ready to go already. Oh, alright. Dude, something weird's going on. Tarpon's rolled right here, but I could hear what sounded like a baby raccoon being chased by a hog or something. Alright, enough filming these raccoons. I'm gonna see if I can catch some tarpon now. It's just weird hearing them chatter so much and whine and hiss at each other. I mean, it's not weird, but it's just interesting. On. Must be a snook. It's a snook. Little guy. Little guy. Ooh, he's a jumper. Ooh. Ah, gosh, another little fat snook right there. He is freaking out, so I'm not gonna take him out of the water for very long. He's just so rambunctious. Something's going on back there. Looks like tarpon chasing some glassies, maybe. On. That's tarpon. He just threw it instantly. Come on! Dang it, dude. I was right to it, and he hit it, set the hook, instantly one jump throw. Gosh. Come on. Jack, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, not even, dude. Freaking toads all day. Mangrove snapper. That's kind of funny. See if I can get this thing unhooked without getting pricked to death. Okay. Woohoo. Dude, look at that guy chomping. Ah! Dude, he actually tried to munch on me. What a jerk. bet you guys were really hoping I was going to get bit by that mangrove snapper. I deserved it too for putting my finger like that next to his mouth. First dock of the stretch. Let's see how we do. Oh, I'm on. Get out, get out. Nice snook, nice snook. Fat snook, I believe. Alright. A little fat snook right there, actually. It's been the day of fat snooks. I have 3 today. I'm not even going to hold them out of the water, show them main camera, I'll just show them off right there. They've all been about the same size, too. It was a good thump, though, underneath that dock. I love fishing dock. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. I'm just gonna get him back in the water right quick. Ooh. There's a jack sitting around that wall. Get out, get out, get out, get out. I saw that jack after I scared him. I gotta turn this fish. I gotta take that big jack. You son of a gun. Oh my gosh. This fish got me. Something else. Alright, around one piling. I got one more to get around here. It's a decent size. I'm gonna break my rod. Alright, got him off 2 pilings. Gosh. That's a good sized jack. I just have light drag on here. He really woke up underneath when I got near that dock. I'm so surprised I kept this fish on. Alright, he's bleeding really bad. I'm not even gonna bother showing him to the big camera. I'm just gonna try to revive him here. I don't understand why he's bleeding. He didn't even swallow the hook. He's just like gushing blood though. But he swam off perfectly fine. Alright, I am done for the day. You know, it wasn't a day of giants, but I caught a lot of fish. I think probably around 12 to 15 jack, 4 snook, and had 1 tarpon on, and 1 gar. I totally forgot about that. I mean, it was a really fun morning, you know. I would have liked to catch maybe some bigger snook or connected and kept that tarpon on for a little longer, but all in all, it was a good morning, a ton of fun. You know, you can't complain about days like this where you get to go out and just constantly catch fish. There really was never a lull in the action today for me, which is always a good sign. But I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Till next time, see you.